Oh, this sucks. Oh, you know it's gonna not be so good when Tim starts a video in a playlist quite differently than the other videos he started in the playlist. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my desktop. Everyone, there's no way around it. Let's just get this out of the way as fast as I can. There's no gameplay in this video. This video is going to be maybe 10 minutes tops. I'm going to talk about why day 23 is gone. It's been deleted off my computer by complete accident. And this is as best as I can manage of an apology video, because it's a real shame. I had a lot of fun in day 23 trying to manage those two new abnormalities. So we're going to talk about what happened and why it's gone. I'll talk about why I can't do anything about it. I will ask you guys what you think I should do about this, and then I will describe quickly what happened in day 23 and some of the things I learned. So, I'm very absent-minded when it comes to both keeping track of what I'm talking about in the game and the videos that I am recording for it. Once a video makes it up on my channel and I have watched it and made sure it is acceptable, I will often delete the video from my computer. I no longer need it. It's up on YouTube. Why would I want it anymore? Sometimes I'll keep the old video around for the previous day. But most of the time, for the video series I am uploading, I will only have like the current video and the one I am the previous video that I just uploaded and the one that is going to be uploaded next. For example, if I go here and look at Vampire Bloodlines, I've got part 30 and part 31, P1. This is a segment of this part. Here's part 32. I need to add the music for when oh, that's interesting. See? Okay, this is great because this shows how stupid I am and how absent-minded I can be. This is part 31, and P1 indicates this is a segment of it. This is supposed to be part 31. And the second part of that needs music, which is named that way, so I know I need to add music to it. And this is the final segment of that video. Well, for Lobotomy Corporation, I had recorded the next part yesterday, day 23. And today, as you can see, is November 13th, 2021. I recorded another part, episode 21, day 24. But after I recorded that, I deleted the part 19 that I had uploaded to my channel, but I accidentally also named day 23 part 19. When I came here to look at the parts I had, I suddenly thought to myself, hey, Tim, you've already uploaded part 19. You don't need part 19 lying around. And part 19's done. It's uploaded. And part 20 now just needs assembly. Go ahead and delete part 19. And so I did. But I had named the files incorrectly. And so we lost that recording because of it. I don't know what to say, everyone. That was really dumb of me. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So that part is gone forever. I can't get it back. There's nothing I can do. I'm so sorry. So I will tell you of an option I have going forward. It's not something I do all the time, but sometimes I do it. There are a handful of games that I back up the save games for. Here, you can see that I back up my save games for the Pit fan mod. And for Occult Chronicles, I will also back up the save games there too. Sometimes these games have glitched or bugged and forced me to begin doing this in them. When I play a game that's a roguelite or a roguelike, I often will do this because if I have recording issues, or God forbid something like what just happened to me occurs, I can at least go back and make another shot at it. Like, record the episode again, we didn't lose anything. In Doom 2016, when I had recorded that some 5 years ago, I was also backing up those save files because that game used a checkpoint system, and it would I would have to replay the entire level, and the game would crash the desktop all the time. It was super annoying recording that. For Lobotomy Corporation, though, I haven't been backing up the save files. Mostly because if I quit or the game crashes or something of the sort, hopefully I can recover what occurred. And if I can't, well, nothing is really kept if the game crashes, or so I thought. Like, it will keep the PE boxes, I suppose anything else I unlock. But I wasn't backing up the save game. I think from now on, I should probably do that. And then, if I had restored from a save game, instead of quitting and retrying, I would tell you guys why I'm doing that, and I would try to do the same things I had done during the recording, so that you guys can kind of see if I messed up, how I had messed up, and what I had tried to do to correct that if it occurred. At least in that way, you guys will get the day still uploaded as a video, and more importantly to all of us. Oh, well, actually, hold on. We might be able to get the story anyway. Oh, yes. Oh, thank God. Okay. So, I can still show you guys. Okay, oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried that we had permanently lost a story. No, we haven't. Oh, thank God. Okay. All right, well, good. Then at the end of this video, we'll watch the story together here in my window for this. Okay, yes, I have chosen poorly, young Tim. All right. Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I had thought it was going to be. Holy crap, I was so nervous that we lost the conversations with, like, Angela at the end of this. So that will no longer be the case. Okay. All right. Anyway, so let me know if you guys would mind. I don't think you would, that I begin backing up the save file for the Lobotomy Corporation in case this happens again. Now, I can tell you what happened on day 23. And you'll see that result, of course, when we log into this one. And darn it, you guys have seen some information already that you shouldn't have seen. So we're on day 25. That's the part I was about to record when I realized I effed up everything. And this is day 24 right here. So you guys know that I've gotten through day 24. I won't tell you what happened in day 24. But you guys did miss me select particular abnormalities. I wonder if I can I show them here? Oh, the numbers for the abnormalities are here. Do I have 102? I do have 05102. It's yin. Okay, that's super important because this guy really cares about this one. Sorry, I've never pressed these buttons before, so I was curious as to what they did now. Okay, all right, good. Oh, thank God, this is not nearly as difficult as I thought it was going to be. All right, anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. All right, so the day started, and I assigned people to work with the new abnormalities, and I did it wrong in just about every way it could have been wrong. If you're familiar with the game, you'll understand what I'm about to say if you've seen these abnormalities before. So for this guy, I immediately realized that, hey, he's got these giant beads around him, so he probably meditates a lot. But he's a monk, so I'm guessing he also is physically fit. So my guess was either instinct or insight work with him. And I started with instinct to start, or fortitude, the red option. And he didn't like that very much, but he didn't escape. I then tried insight, and that worked. and so I stuck with Insight the rest of the day while working with him. He never escaped. I did manage to unlock most of the information about him, and I will cover that in the beginning of the next video. I did end up leaving the day before a green noon occurred because of one of his managerial guidelines. It turns out that whenever 10 employees die, the Quilloth counter lowers for him. Or Quilloth counter lowers. So I was nervous about him escaping and decided to leave before the green noon occurred. With this abnormality, I thought attachment work was the thing I should do with him first. He's got a coffin. You feel basically kind of sad for people who die. Go up and try to work with him. Attachment. Try to, give him a hug, make him feel better. He hated that. He came right out of that containment unit, and I had to deal with him immediately. He looks pretty cool. He is a guy in a... I guess I'll talk about the way he looks really quick. He's a guy in a suit. He's got butterflies as a head, and his coffin has a butterfly on it. When I begin recording part 25, when I begin recording day 25, which will be part 21 now, I will purposely set him loose so that you guys can watch the fight, because I thought it was pretty cool the way he fights. I'll describe it. We'll see it happen then. But he got out several times. I unlocked the work guidelines first, which wasn't helping me because he's kind of like the Scarecrow in that he wants very particular numbers, but he cares about 2 numbers in particular. You need to have a fortitude less than 4 and the justice more than 2. Everyone I was sending in here had easily fortitude 4, and I sent no low levels in here, and so he escaped like every other person who went in there. He was getting out, but he wasn't too difficult to put back into the coffin and get him back into that room. So we didn't lose anybody aside from me dealing with him constantly. There wasn't any real issues. I did begin to I think episode 20, which is now gone, was when I realized I should be moving people around into different departments to benefit from their department functions as well. And so I will talk a bit about this during the gameplay of part 20. I also realized that when I begin the work for the workday, if I go ahead and hit retry day immediately after doing that, the game has saved all of my EGO assignments and all of my LOB point expenditure. So from now on, that will save me a huge amount of time, because it takes me, everyone, like an hour to do that off screen before I launch into the game sometimes. But now that I know that the game saves, I have a way to plan ahead for the next day before I even begin recording. I've already done that for day 25 as well. Alright, so that's it, everyone. I'm so sorry that I lost that day. Aside from beating up the that abnormality, this guy right here, the funeral of the dead butterflies, I guess you can see his name, so I might as well mention his name as well. It wasn't too bad. No one escaped. It was a very easy day, in all honesty, other than that. Oh, crap! You guys have seen the next abnormality unlocked. I just realized it. Pay no attention to her if you saw her. You'll see me try to understand how she works in the next video. Alright, and so, with all that said, why is it really loud now? Okay, I think you guys can still hear my voice based on what this is telling me. Alright, so we want to look at the ending of this day. No! Oh! Crap! Which of these is the correct thing to load into? I think it's this. Is that right? I think... Oh, God. I don't want to click on the wrong thing. Let me pause this really quick, everyone. I'll be right back. Alright, everyone. Yep, so this is the correct video to watch. So let's go ahead and see what Agella had to talk to us about this day. Mankind had yearned to build a fertile world for a long time. But what did fertile really mean to them? Is it worthy of all the tales of conflict and pain that took place? Numerous stories began and vanished. And in that process, people started to lose faith. Looking at them, some saw despair, while others saw hope. At a certain moment, a new civilization was born. Countless things changed in the blink of an eye, along with the emergence of new technologies. All of the wings that keep this world aloft hold at least one singularity. That's right. Just as the first humans wanted, those technologies had the intention to create a fertile world. People wanted a better world. And that aim for a better world set forth new spectacles, a shimmer, a previously unimaginable sight that burst forth to the unprepared mind. Whether or not that made everyone's life truly fertile is a question we simply won't know the answer to. One thing is certain. It is what enabled me to speak with you now. Interesting. So L Corp's singularity must be what enabled them to create these AIs. Now, I think there's another story thing we want, right? Can't we... I think we can go and look at our conversation with Tipperith that occurred at the end of that day, too. Okay, so I need to know what day this was, though. Oh, crap! And now I'm seeing the names of other people up ahead of me. Okay. Well, it's too late. Now I've seen them. Alright, well, let me cut the recording really quick. I want to make sure I play the correct one. Okay, everyone. Yep, it's this one, our third interaction with them directly from the Central Command team. So let's go ahead and do this too. If you're looking for Tipperith, she's still at the middle layer meeting. I'm bad at holding conversations. I kind of miss the managers who were more talkative at times like this. Oh, Tipperith, I know exactly what you mean. I am exactly the same way. I loathe small talk. Oh, it's so awful. I'm super introverted. I understand you entirely. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Have you noticed that someone's memory and emotion bleeds and seeps out of us? As you've seen, we act angry, feel happy, want things, and look sad, even though we're machines. We even have our own weaknesses. Why is that? What's inside of us? If something really is inside us, then why make something imperfect? Planting weakness. I tried to find the answer, but I really couldn't get it. I'm sure you have that answer. Oh, I hope so, Tipperith. Locked away somewhere in your memory. Maybe there's a reason why there has to be an imperfection? Oh, I don't know, Tipperith. I'm so sorry. We're machines, yet not machines. Not machines. Hey, are you two having fun without me? Tipperith's eyes have stopped glowing, and I think he shut down. Tipperith, it's troublesome to have a conversation that's this fun. It appears it is time for another replacement. The cycle is getting shorter and shorter. but it can be rebuilt anytime we need, right? Well, it's still an asset to the corporation, so I would prefer not to have it go to waste. Tipperith, perhaps we should explain it to the manager first. Huh? Why? I've told you, Tipperith, the human mind is a fragile thing. It is not capable enough to perceive the existence of beings like us and our wholeness. I mean, it's not that gross. It's nothing compared to, like, decapitating an employee or slicing open their torso with their guts spilling out. So they're talking about our filter again, which is, I guess, helping them look like this to us. I can't really say any more because I understand now what it's like. So let's move on. Humans are susceptible to the unknown. The scene doesn't always have to be graphic to break the mind. Ugh, there's so much to be mindful of. Why can't they just replace managers with machines? We could simply replace them whenever they try to do something stupid, like how we replaced Tipperith. God, she's so cold. For an AI, for a machine that has feelings, it certainly seems to treat her twin like it's just a machine and doesn't have any emotions at all. I don't agree with this at all, by the way. If it's got human emotions, if it can act human, if it's cognitive, if it can think and reason like us, and again, if it has feelings, I mean, I wouldn't view it as any differently than a human. Not really. Well, I mean, it is quite different than a human, but God, when it comes to treating them, you would want to treat. I would hope you would want to treat them the same. Well, I guess that's just me, man. But I would feel too awful. Like, I don't know. She doesn't look like, he doesn't look like a toaster. And even if he was a toaster, if he talked with you every morning, asked about how your day was and stuff like that, and really cared and had actual emotions, if the AI was advanced enough to replicate the way humans think, God, why would you just want to, like, scrap it? This is awful. Tipperith, there are things only humans are able to take care of. The founder of the Lobotomy Corporation must have had a reason for assigning a human manager. Well then, off we go to storage. That's one of the few locations where the cognition filter is weakened. I know that place. Tipperith, what are you talking about? It's where we always go during work. I don't mean that. I remember what happened there last time. You do? That's great. Thank you for helping me, like you always do. God. Oh, man. Oh, that... Oh. Oh, I've done day 24, so now I know. Oh, I know. Alright, well, that's gonna do it. Alright, thank you all for watching. I am so sorry again I lost day 23. At least we still had the lore, thank God. I was so nervous we wouldn't even have that. And so, well, I'll get this assembled, and I'll upload this to my channel. And if you guys don't mind, I will start backing up the save file for this game. So if this ever happens again, I can at the very least recover from this situation. Again, the issue is going to be that I have knowledge about what's happened, right? I can't go back to a memory repository in my mind and forget everything that occurred. So there's no way to undo that, but at least I can recover the adventurous part of the video. All right, so thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I will hopefully see you all in part 22, part 21? Part 21, day 24. Oh my God, Tim.